and welcome to a Eurovision Millinery video. My name is Alene, I'm a milliner based in London, and today I will be expressing my opinions on the headwear, or lack thereof, of the acts competing in the Eurovision Song Contest 2021. For those who might not know, the Eurovision Song Contest is essentially X Factor or American Idol, but for European countries. The songs have to be new and original, and the staging is usually overdramatic and ridiculous. Here is how my ranking system works. 12 points, beautiful and stylish hats. 10 points, there are hats, but they aren't my absolute favourites. 8 points, hats in either music video or stage performance, but not both. 4 points, an attempt at hats was made. And 0 points, no hats. Just remember, these are my personal opinions. You might think differently, and if you do, please be kind and tell me in the comments below. So with that in mind, let's look at some hats. First off, I should say that I have already put everyone with no hats into the 0 point category, so they are on the screen. You can look at the countries there. I'm going to start with the non-finalists first. We've got Croatia. Croatia gets, how many points? 8 points. Croatia gets 8 points for the stunning 1920 style bejeweled, bedazzled skull cap with the matching earring. Fantastic. The only problem with that is that it appears only in the music video. So, sorry Croatia, only 8 points. Next up, we've got Georgia. Georgia gets 4 points. And I shall have to explain why in a second. Unfortunately, Georgia went for an uninspiring black knitted beanie, which is a hat. They get 4 points, it's a hat, but it's not an exciting hat. Do better, Georgia, do better. I am so excited about Latvia. Let's move Latvia straight into the 10 points column. Now, Latvia, we'll start with the music video, right? The music video, stunning. Green silk turban, first off, wonderful. Then we have a weeping widow, black veiled face, flat crown, brilliant hat. Only see it for a couple of seconds, but it's there. It's a hat, it's a wonderful hat. They get points for that. And then, crowning glory, gold leaf foliage, like a Roman Caesar's crowned laurel wreath thing. Absolutely stunning, very beautiful. I love it very much. However, disappointing, Latvia, that you didn't carry that through into your stage performance. On stage, however, your dancers are wearing visors, very apt for the current times. They look exactly like the NHS face shields. Your dancers are safe. Good going. Okay. Poland. Oh dear. 4 points. I mean, attempt at a hat. Attempt at a hat. You will notice that one of the backing dancers is wearing a sweatband. Shall we call it an open crown? Maybe. Maybe. More hats, please. And now we reach the finalists. How exciting. First up, Israel. How stunning was she? Oh my goodness. That braided hair crown. It's made out of synthetic braids, which match the braids that she's got in her hair. And then there's a costume change, and her dress is also made out of the same synthetic hair braids. It's amazing. Now, it's probably on a wire structure and includes Swarovski crystals that match her nails. So if you want to make one of these, hair braids, wire, Swarovski crystals, all you need, 12 points, and oh, she's my favorite. Amazing. Well done, Israel. Well done. 12 points. And now we've got Belgium. Belgium gets 8 points. So we'll move Belgium into 8 points. And actually, I'm going to put Belgium just before Croatia, because even though I liked Croatia's 1920 skull cap, Belgium has a bit more variety. Belgium starts off with a 1930s wedding floral crown. It's really pretty. It looks authentically vintage. I think it must be original. And what they've done, just to make it a little bit more exciting, they've added some cascading ribbons, and I think they're organza with rolled edges, very delicate, very kind of ethereal, which is the general look in the music video. And then the scene changes in the music video, and we get her completely enveloped in this just stunning tulle veil, head to toe, completely covered. Amazing, very visually effective. Unfortunately, however, Belgium, that doesn't carry through to the stage performance, so I'm afraid it's only 8 points. Sorry, Belgium, got to have it on stage too to get those 10 points. Russia. I loved the Russian song. How amazing was she? Absolutely stunning when she burst out of the big doll matryoshka thing. Oh, I loved it. Brought me back to my childhood. But also, she's wearing a turban, gold brocade turban. Absolutely stunning. Massive bow in front. Amazing. 12 points. Next up, we have Malta. Malta gets 8 points. And actually, I'm going to put Malta behind Croatia, and this is why. So, Malta is only wearing headwear in the music video, so can't get higher than 8 points, which is a shame. I mean, it's a nice headpiece, it's a nice little wirework, gold, jewel and pearl tiara. It's very pretty, it suits her very well, it suits her eye makeup, it suits her dress, it suits her hair, very pretty. But it's not on stage. However, last year, it's such a shame she didn't get to perform last year's song. She wore 2 absolutely stunning turbans in her music video. There was a black turban with this silver jewel piece. Whoopsie, my hat. Silver jewel piece on her turban, and then her other turban, this gold sequin opulent number with matching earrings. Great. Such a shame that didn't make it to the stage last year for some obvious reasons, but at least they've kept a tiara. Very nice, Malta, very nice. And now we come to Portugal. So Portugal, I thought, was a very interesting choice, very different to all the other choices that there are. I'm putting Portugal for 10 points. Now, they're behind Latvia just because Latvia had such an array, and we should all just aspire to be the Latvia music video because, I mean, just so many hats. But anyway, back to Portugal. Portugal, very classy, a very classic white, simple fedora with quite a wide brim, but it works very well on him. It suits his facial hair. He had the matching white shoes, the 1930s noir film look, just elegant, very elegant. I liked it. Thank you. We're up to Greece. Now, Greece was a little bit weird. I'm going to pop Greece straight into 4 points, and they're going into the last place on the 4 points for now. They're behind Poland, behind the sweatband, and they have more hats than Poland. I will give them that, but the hats are a little bit weird. It's they've green screened out the bodies, and they've got these floating hats and torso-less male dancers. Very odd. The hats are trilbies. We start with just a plain standard white cap, and I saw that and I thought, oh, that's nice. They've remembered that caps exist. That's nice. And then they transition into 4 dancers that are wearing the same outfit and a trilby, and oh, it's just weird. It's weird. Yay trilbies and caps, but it's weird. It's weird. We'll just move on. Moldova. I'm calling this an attempt at hats, just for fun. They will go behind Greece because it's not really hats, but it could be. It could be hats. It's hats that start at the waist. Maybe it's a new look. Who knows? See it in vogue on the runways. Interesting. We've now reached Lithuania. Now, my husband loved the Lithuanian music video. He's a big fan of those dance moves. How did it go? It was a weird Yeah, the hand thing, the hand thing. That was last year, but I think it made an appearance this year too. But Lithuania, a single hat. Um, Now that single hat appears in the music video and on stage. So by my scoring system, it does get 10 points. So let's move Lithuania into 10 points. And now we're visiting France. Oh, what an exciting music video, France. Not such an exciting stage performance, but music video, stunning performance from the beret. So let's move the beret straight into 8 points. Now, it can't score more than 8 points because it doesn't make a stage appearance, but such a lovely beret. I think it's probably a 3 pattern piece beret, so it would have a headband size, and then a side band, and then you've got the top circle. I will throw up a picture of what the pattern pieces probably look like over here. And what fun! Everyone can now make a French beret and be like the French Eurovision entry. Let's all make berets. Wonderful. Thank you, France. Oh, forgot to mention a weird head sacks on the backing dancers as well. Maybe let's not make those. No, no head sacks. And now Norway. Angels galore. Angels and devils. So we've got Tix, who himself is attempting a hat by wearing a headband with his name on it, so we know exactly who he is. The backing dancers are really carrying the weight of this. I mean, would you wear that down the street shopping? Probably no. Is it a hat? It's on their heads. I'm calling that a hat. If you wanted to make this at home, perhaps just like a buckram skullcap base and some paper mache horns. Let's see if that catches on, shall we? But Norway, you get 10 points for that. Solely carried off the backs of the backing dancers. So horns. Horns are in. And now the Netherlands. Oh, the Netherlands. Stage performance, very powerful, but no hats, unfortunately. So the most the Netherlands can get is 8 points, and 8 points they do get. I'm going to move them into the 8 points category, and actually I'm going to put them before Belgium. Actually, I really loved the hats from the Netherlands in their music video. Amazing. The big structural pieces, I think, are made out of wired cinema, probably in one layer. It's quite gauzy, or even, to get that gauzy effect, you could just wire something and stiffen some organza, and you'll probably get the same kind of see-through effect if you want to copy Norway, because they are just, oh my goodness. The bigger the better. Very American concept, but holds up. Also, African wax fabric, stunning turban matching the lady's dress, and appears to be matching her umbrella as well. Matchy matchy, always a winner. Love it. Thank you, Netherlands. And now we reach San Marino. With San Marino featuring Flow Rider. Interesting choice. I don't think the song needed Flow Rider to carry it through. I think the song was pretty good on its own. But we're not here to discuss music. We're here to discuss the headwear. First off, special mention for the music video, multicolored hair. Well, not multicolored hair, but different colored hair in different shots. Very nice. Big fan. I like the purple and the pink. On stage, she came on stage with this Egyptian, I don't know how to describe this, big gold thing on head. It looks great. And then you blink and it's gone. Why? Why? It looked so good. It could have stayed. I mean, maybe she couldn't sing in it. That's probably why they took it off. Amazing. Loved the gold thing, but didn't stay on her head for long enough to get lots of points. But what carries that through is she will get 10 points. And the reason she gets 10 points is because the stage dancers allow her to loophole my system, because they are wearing headwear. They have got these digital visors with a dot matrix display that is flashing up the words Senhit Adrenalina. along the visor, just in case you forgot what you were watching. They started on top of their heads, and then I think they went down as visors. They might have gone up and down a couple of times. Interesting. Technological innovation in headwear. So 10 points, San Marino. Very nice. Should I put you before Norway? Definitely before Norway. Definitely before Lithuania. But Portugal was wearing a proper hat. So you'll be after Portugal. So after the fedora, but pre-cap. I think that's fair. 2 more entries left. Now, special mention to Ukraine. Technically, no headgear in the music video or on stage, but special mention for the music video nose piece. Maybe could have attached something to it. Potty hat maybe would have made some points. But really, the special mention for Ukraine comes for the beginning shot of when they're introducing the act, the band, and she is wearing this stunning halo style headpiece with blueberries, roses, and leaves. I think it looks fabulous. In the Russian culture, I mean, I know she's Ukrainian, I'm sure they have a different word for this, but in Russian we would call this a kokoshnik, which is like traditionally a bridal piece that someone would wear. It just sits on top of your head like a crown. It looks lovely. I love the blueberries. Very nice choice. Shame it wasn't in the music video. So unfortunately, Ukraine gets 0 points for that, but special mention, so first in the 0 points category. And here we come to my personal favorite song of the entire show, Germany. I think they only got 3 points after the results came in, which is a bit of a shame. And unfortunately, I can't give Germany full points for hats either, because there is no hat on stage, but the hat makes a tiny, tiny appearance in the music video. So Germany gets 8 points. But I will actually put them before the Netherlands, because not only is he wearing my favorite color, in case you haven't guessed, it's orange, and he is wearing my favorite style of hat. It's a pillbox. This isn't a pillbox. And it also is matching his jacket. I love it. Matchy matchy jacket, hat, sparkly ukulele, and also tap dancing. Brilliant show. Loved it. Thank you, Germany. More of this, please. And that's it. All the Eurovision entries for 2021 ranked on the basis of hats. So we've had 17 hats out of 39 and 22 no hats. So just under half. Interesting selection this year. Some lovely hats. I would say some not lovely hats, but there's more lovely hats and then there's no hats. Let's hope that next year there'll be more. See you next time. Bye.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I thought you might want to mention you're part Russian.
I think that comes across.